Bang. Friday, guys, that is what's up. It has only been a short week, but it has gone forever. You come from short week last week, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday off, which is pimp, into this week again, and all you want it to be is just weekend. And guess what, guys? It is here, which is sick. So I'm going to get out and go fishing again. Guys, I hope everyone has had a safe and happy Easter. I hope you've all got out and caught a few fishies and just been outside. I know the weather has been up and down. It's been crazy lately. One second it's sunny, next minute it's raining. Anyway, if you guys want to drop a comment and tell me what you get up to over Easter, or maybe send in some photos or something of you and your fish catches, that'd be awesome. And I'll post them up on me socials. On the socials. Anyway, what did I do? Easter for me, Friday, what did I do Friday? Friday I went to the drags out at Willowbank. I watched some Top Fuel racing and some alcohol cars and door slammers and all the cool stuff, so that was pretty mad. I do love the drags. I've been going ever since I was a little kid, and I still love it now. Saturday, me and Dad and my brother went to the Brisbane Lions game and watched them get demolished by Melbourne. Kind of knew it was going to happen, but I put a bet on them anyway and lost the money. So that was good. Sunday was just in recovery because we had a bit of a big night, and then Monday I went out to Barumba Dam. Checked out Barumba. I haven't been up to Barumba since New Year's. It fished really well. I caught about 30 bass and took the girlfriend who wasn't really thrilled on fishing because it was sort of, again, the weather. Like 10 minutes it was sunny, 10 minutes it was rainy, then it was sunny again. It was literally just like the two extremes. But yeah, had a good day, caught fish. No fish had any size to them, but it was still interesting. Barumba has changed a lot, probably within the last 6 months. I think we've had a lot of rain over this summer and a lot of heat. You know, it's been really, really hot. The amount of weed that is growing in Barumba is just crazy. Like from the edges that I used to fish a lot, where it used to hold some decent fish, now it's just insane. The weed comes out, 5 to 10 meters from the bank, and it just lines the bank. Like if you were in the States, you would be punching through that with a 2-ounce weight with a little craw or a little jig on. But here it's just crazy, all of our stuff, you can't get through the weed. It's different over in America fishing as to what it is here. Here is just, we don't really have that kind of stuff, which sucks. We do have the jig bite and stuff like that, but we don't really use those 2-ounce weights to punch through the weed. It's just, we usually hang out on the outside of the weed and see what happens. But I'll have a video of that dropping probably on maybe Monday or something like that. It's just a bit of a live sort of deal, just cruisy, something different to what I usually do, just to kind of mix it up a bit. But before I go any further, it is Friday, and what's up for Fridays? Bang, beer. Yeah, beer. So, we've got Bee's Knees by Matilda Bay, I think. That's what it says. Established in 1984, Matilda Bay were the pioneers of craft brewing. From humble beginnings with original copper kettles, we continue to brew with the same spirit and passion today. So Bee's Knees is brewed with a blend of pale malted wheat and barley with pure light amber honey added to the kettle. This light golden coloured beer has a malty honeyed palate, but is decidedly dry as the natural honey sugars have been fermented out. Let it warm slightly from ice cold. No, I will not be doing that. It will be ice cold because it's the only way to drink beer, boys. But anyway, we'll give this a crack. 1.3 standard drinks. Percentage of alcohol is something. 4.7%, so which is kind of in the medium range. I don't know whether it's a pop top or a screw. seems to be a bit of a bottle opener deal. Yeah. Oh, it does smell nice. That's what she looks like anyway, fellas. If you want to get into that, fellas and ladies. Sorry, I'm not being discriminatory. Ladies love a beer too. We'll see how we go. A nice little bit of head happening. Woohoo! Frothy. Can't wait to just punch into this. I think I've had this before, but years and years ago. It does smell good though. Yeah. I don't really know. Oh, excuse me. I don't really know. I don't really know if you get too much of the honey. I don't know if I guess you're supposed to, right? If it's brewed with honey, I guess you're supposed to get some of the honey. Oh, maybe a tiny little bit. Right at the end, it does come through with just a little bit of a sweet sort of bit of something. Yeah. It's nice, it's just another beer. There's nothing crazy standing out. It's just a nice, easygoing beer. Right. Vape. Yeah, because that's what we like to do. On the Friday Lounge, we love to punch into beer and vape a little bit. So, what have we got? This actually is one of my favourites. I got it around New Year's actually. The last time I fished Barumba was when I finished this, and I've been wanting to get onto it again. I've just sort of filtered through some of the flavours that I need to get rid of so I can say that I've tried them, and I have. But I've been dying to get back onto this. So it's by a company called Squeezed, and this is a green apple. This is the green apple from Squeezed. I wanted to buy 100 mils of it, but they were all sold out. Honestly guys, if you vape and like green apple type flavours, it's kind of close to, I don't know, it's not really a lolly type apple. It's not like your Starburst apple, like candy lolly apple. It's dead set, it just tastes like apple juice. Like the clear apple juice that you get, it's got a little bit of menthol in it. So it legitimately 100% just feels like you've just taken a mouthful of like a cold glass of apple juice. Like, it is insane. I love it. I've actually got a peach one as well, which is the same sort of deal. The menthol and peach, so it's just like a bit like a peach juice, which doesn't really exist. You get peach iced tea. I don't think peach juice exists. If anyone wants to prove me wrong and tag me in something, but I've never seen peach juice. I've seen peach iced tea and peach flavoured water, but not peach juice. But I'm keen to try that, and I think in my next sample box I've got lychee in the same sort of deal. Like, it's a tiny little bit. It's not like a massive menthol. I can't handle a lot of menthol, but it's just enough to give it that little kick. But anyway, yes. Good, good, good. So, what did I catch the fish on the weekend? Barumba it's gone through some changes. As I said, a lot of the weed that wasn't there is now there. So some of my fishing spots where I've caught lots of fish and big fish, now you can't really fish it. The weed's way too heavy. You can't throw anything in there without it just getting stuck. And like I said, it's not America. You can't throw a 2-ounce weight with like 50-pound braid and pull out these fish. Australia doesn't work like that. So this fella actually accounted for all of the damage. I did go through it in the video that'll be dropping on Monday, so you'll see a little bit more of what I was using, but it's just a Keitech a Keitech 2.8 inch in the Fat Swing Impact is actually one of my favourite lures and favourite sizes of lures, and is actually really the only plastic that I use on the jig spinners. It's just a little TT jig spinner in the size 2. I like the size 2 because you can sort of move it a little bit quickly without that vibration sort of slowing it down and lifting it too high in the water. You can kind of control it a little bit more with the 2. But that is what she looks like. That little fella here. So it's just like a spinnerbait deal. So you actually tie onto this little metal bar. The jig head just attaches, it loops on. I guarantee you'll thread it backwards 400 times before you get it right. I can guarantee that. And that little spinner, little blade, just gives some vibration and some flashing in the water. That accounted for every single one of my fish on Monday. It was just, that was the deal. That was what was catching fish. I tried some other things, I didn't like it. The blade bite goes well in winter there when they're schooled deep. I did try and throw a blade. There were some fish sitting under my boat, and I thought, rightio, well, I'll just drop a blade straight down. They disappeared. Just almost instantly gone. So I went, okie dokie. They're not into the finesse style at the moment. They're just, it's all reaction. It's back to reaction bite, which is fun. You can work the edges, and I mean work the edges. You are casting almost onto the bank and just rolling it straight back and just hold on. This, if you can see this sort of just in the side, that's some of my Keitechs. This is some of my Keitechs. It's all nice and organised. We'll open up so you can see. I'll try not to drop it everywhere, but I'll probably drop it. So this is some, the rest are in the boat. This is sort of like my backup stash. We've got some easy shiners up the top here, in the 3 inch and the 2 inch. All of these packets. Oh, it's actually quite hard. Oh no, we've lifted up. Oh guys, I'm making a mess. I'll fix it later. Anyway, these guys are all of the 2.8s in the Fat Swing Impact. They do come in a range of sizes, so for your different fish, they do come in bigger stuff like this. You can throw around for some barra or whatever in the 4.3 inch. That's in like a pumpkin, green pumpkin fire. You sort of can't really see the colour, the lights aren't doing it justice. But they're the bigger ones that I don't really throw too much because our bass don't get that big. But Keitech have a bunch of sizes. As I said, I usually use the 2 and the 3 inch and the easy shiner, and the 2.8 really is my go-to for a lot of stuff. Even if I'm just using a straight plastic, I really do like that. It's a fatter profile with a little bit of a bigger tail that really sort of gets that, if it's reaction bite, that's what gets them going, is that tail flapping around the back. But that is, yeah, that's what accounted for all of my fish on the weekend. So if you want some more info about the Keitech stuff, have a look at keitech.com.au. That's for the Australian Keitech. You can't buy off there, but you can really have a good look at all of the products that Keitech have. There is a lot more than the Easy Shine and the Fat Swing Impact, but they're the ones that I mainly use. I really do think the plastic outperforms just about anything else in the market. It is soft. You do go through a few more plastics than probably what you want to, but if you're catching fish, you know, if it's in a tournament scenario and you're catching fish, then there's nothing to complain about. Would you rather lose a couple more plastics but catch more fish, or lose no plastics and catch less fish? Because that's basically what it is. Nothing can really match, nothing I've seen can really match just how well these plastics perform and swim. So if you want to check it out, head over to keitech.com.au, and if you want to buy them, then you can head over to fishandbits.com. Fish and Bits, they post out, if you're in the Toowoomba area or close to Toowoomba, you can actually go in store and have a play with some and see what the range is. Otherwise, you can punch into fishandbits.com on the website and have a look through there and just get what you want. Anyway, that just about wraps up this Friday, guys. It was short and sweet. I don't have much to talk about. I didn't really do too much fishing over the Easter break, but I did get out for at least one of the days. I was busy sort of organising other stuff, and I got things coming down the line. I'll be going out this weekend. I don't know if I'm going up north this weekend. There is sort of some cyclonic weather kicking around up north, so that might crash the party, and there's nothing worse than camping in pissing down rain. So I'm not sure what me and Nico are going to do. If I don't go up north, I may just head back to Barumba while the bite's hot at the moment and throw some more Keitechs around and just catch some fishies. See if we can get some big ones, because the big ones kind of eluded me on Monday. But there is big ones in there. They're harder to get. You got to pilfer through all of the rats to get to those bigger fish, and some days you just don't get them, but that's fishing. So guys, I hope everyone has a good weekend. Make sure you get over to keitech.com.au, have a look through their stuff, and if you want to buy them, head over to fishandbits.com, check it out. You can still check them out on Fish and Bits. It's not like they have a lack of information, just the Keitech website has a hell of a lot more if you really want to sort of look in depth and at the full colour range. Then head over to Fish and Bits and stock up. But guys, a fat swing impact, that's the way to go. 2.8 inch at the moment. If you're putting it on a jig spinner from TT, that is what you want. Sorry, the jig spinners as well. These guys, so most of them come in a packet of 3 from TT. That's these fellas just here. They do come in silver too. I tend to prefer the gold. I really don't know if the gold or the silver flash makes too much of a difference. I just like the gold. I fish a lot of dirty water in Queensland, so the gold matches the water a little bit better. But if you want them, they're at Fish and Bits too. So make sure you pair that up with that, put it on a jig head. I use a 1/6 from the TT headlock series. I like the headlocks. It really keeps the bait on. It doesn't slide off. All of that is, as I said, available at Fish and Bits. Not and, Fish and Bits. So check that out, guys. Other than that, I hope everyone has a cracker of a weekend. Make the most of it, because next week, which is a full 5-day working week and everything goes back to normal, that is going to go slow, and I can guarantee it. 2 short weeks with a long weekend. That's how life should be. Back to the 5-day week. It's going to be a long slog, but we'll get through it together. Before I forget, guys, make sure you jump over to my Facebook and Instagram. Keeghan Painter Fishing is Insta. Keeghan Painter is Facebook. I do have a Keeghan Painter Fishing as like a fan page on Facebook, but Keeghan Painter is a main one. So jump over to my Facebook and Insta. Chuck us a like, chuck us a follow to keep up to date on what I'm doing with the giveaways. I think I'll be unveiling the next giveaway next Friday. No, sorry. It'll be the Friday after that, so give me some time and we'll get it together and we'll see if we can get some Keitech coming down your way. Make sure you jump over there, and make sure if you like this video, guys, give it a like and subscribe to my channel, and keep up to date with the videos that I post on here. If you missed the Hawkesbury recap video that I dropped the other day, make sure you check that out, because I think I do go over the Keitech stuff too, actually, because the doo-doo one, Simon, was using Keitech, and he's part of the Keitech family. So, you know, proof is in the pudding. They are good stuff, guys, so make sure you check them out. Other than that, take it easy. Squeezed apple, get on it. Bee's knees, maybe don't bother. It's nice, but it's nothing special. And check out Keitech and Fish and Bits. I am out.